Welcome to the Solid Circle. The Solid Circle is a blockchain-based company with the core of its financial framework rooted in cryptocurrency. It was built specifically for the Black urban demographic, with the primary focus on the blockchains and respective cryptocurrencies that have the highest future use case. The Solid Circle works to select the projects that Blacks are most likely to utilize when crypto adoption occurs. Without the initiative of the Solid Circle, Blacks will ultimately be the customers of the bigger corporations as they incorporate crypto and other blockchain tech into their everyday business operations. We highlight this inevitable fact, especially since Blacks are America's biggest consumers, and America is the #1 consumer market in the world, making us the most important people in the world. The Circle works to lay a solid foundation for Blacks in the blockchain tech. This will evolve into the Black institutions that will ultimately undermine the current financial infrastructure of American consumerism. If properly orchestrated, the Solid Circle will take a core of developers and engineers, a small pocket of resources, and a time-sensitive strategy, and then accumulate and stake cryptocurrencies, build nodes, and swing trade from one cryptocurrency to another, from one blockchain to another, until the Circle has amassed a portfolio sufficient enough to put on display. With an initial startup of less than $50,000, evolving at 10 times that amount, returns of this caliber will ultimately convince more and more qualified personnel to buy a seat at the round table. The blockchain trilemma is said to be the greatest problem yet to be solved in the realm of cryptocurrency. This trilemma is decentralization, security, and scalability. However, the Solid Circle does not seek to resolve this problem. We are confident that our counterparts in the competing blockchains will inevitably develop a solution. Instead, we focus on what we call the people's trilemma, which is adoption, transactions, and sovereignty. The Circle focuses on transitioning Blacks away from standard banking and prepaid debit transactions into the cryptocurrency alternatives. Cryptocurrency is far more safe and secure than standard banking, especially in the midst of accelerated scamming, hacking, and frozen accounts, not to mention inflation and market instability. Blockchain technology does not suffer from these shortcomings as often. In fact, besides high volatility, most blockchains have never even been hacked, and in time, this dilemma will cease to exist. Blacks are consumers, so we should at least be able to spend freely and without impediments. Cryptocurrency is permissionless, so no one has the authority over your finances. Only you hold the private keys to your accounts, and you should never relinquish that freedom and security for any reason at all. Black culture is the center of the Solid Circle's business model. In fact, it is a very stencil that we use to draw the lines of this blockchain experiment. From video streaming to music downloads to payments and marketplaces, savings, loans, and credit, from the NFTs to monetized social media, the Circle's agenda is simple: to solidify ourselves into the digital culture. The Solid Circle works to secure first movers advantage since it is one of the first Black blockchain companies. First movers advantage is major in the tech world of top-tier competition. At current, blockchain communities are working out the details of their cryptocurrency configurations, competing with one another, and battling government regulations. Nobody has vested interest in the Black demographics, at least not yet. Not like the Solid Circle. By translating the crypto complexities into Black culture, the Solid Circle will become a force of reckoning, likened to the days of Black Wall Street. The Solid Circle has started a cryptocurrency pool, where individuals can purchase specific cryptocurrencies pre-selected from a portfolio. Members can keep their own cryptocurrency in their personal digital wallets and stake their currency together with rewards paid as an incentive. What this does is builds the credibility of the Solid Circle's nodes, giving the Circle more clout in the governance process of these blockchains. It also allows others within the Circle to also build computer nodes, further enhancing the Black blockchain infrastructure. The key to the solid circle philosophy is uniformity of interests, specifically the concentration of certain cryptocurrencies from a pre-selected portfolio. No more of the meme coins like Doge and Shiba Inu, which have no real purpose, or the impractical blockchains that probably won't even be around in the next couple of years. Instead, we have selected more solid projects like Theta, Litecoin, Solana, and Wax, to name a few. The Circle has a small team of crypto analysts that are highly effective at selecting projects. Black buying power, if concentrated into this portfolio, will carve out such a significant piece in the crypto sphere, one that will be celebrated by our children for decades to come. Furthermore, with Black America serving as vanguard, this could be the beginning of a Black international financial framework. Nations like Haiti, as well as those within the continent of Africa, are currently being made the focus of blockchains like Cardano and Stellar Lumens. And since blockchains are programmatic, they cannot be racist, at least not yet. They can, however, be used to exploit the people if they are left uneducated and unaware, which is usually the case. But since blockchain is digital, it transcends geographic borders and governments. Now is the time to lay a foundation for what could literally be a Black global blockchain institution.